Hello, students. Happy Monday, or excuse me, not Monday, Thursday, April 30th. I want to show you guys how to do today's assignment since I will be unable to Zoom this morning or possibly this afternoon. So let's click on, I will use ELOS 6 and T blocks 1, 2 to demonstrate that to access today's YouTube video, you will click here, or you should have already clicked here, and positives and negatives are here. Your lesson and attendance are here. So before I begin, I like to open up the links I need. So if I'm going to do my ELA exit ticket with the do now, then I need to have all my links open. For example, I know that my lesson link is going to take me to Google Classroom where they will be more links. So there's my Google Forms again. Here are my Google Slides for today's lesson where I'm going to find my do now. And then here is my assignment, which today is Real Book pages 104 through 105, part 1. Today is not the 29th, today is the 30th. Today's agenda is, before viewing your YouTube video, you want to share positives and negatives and do the do now. And I will change that to reflect a YouTube video instead of Zoom. Our objective is I can write complete sentences using precise academic vocabulary. Our do now has the focus vocabulary word restrict. Restrict is a verb, which means it is an action word. That means also that it is related to restriction. It is a word family word. So a restriction is a limit on something. So restrict means to limit something. Parents might blank their children's use of blank. I might say parents might restrict their children's use of recreational screen time. Period. Make sure you do your 20 minutes of software. And today you will complete the Real Book pages 104 through 105, part 1. You will write vocabulary sentences. Then you will annotate slides with the op-ed titled "To Green." And don't forget to click on and submit your exit ticket by the end of today. Your assignment is due on Friday. So I'm going back to my do now to fill that out and keep it open. And I'm going to write my do now here. Some of you are not writing the full do now. Please make sure you write the full do now. Parents might restrict their children's access to recreational screen time. For today's assignment, and I'll keep that open until I have completed my software, and if I have any questions about the assignment or anything in general, I will submit. Here's our objective. I can write complete sentences using precise vocabulary. Our directions are to edit the red text to create 2 example sentences using new academic vocabulary. Your red text will be here. You can't click on anything else. Here is the title slide that demonstrates running dry. 3 experts propose ways to manage California's historic drought. And we have a before and after of water levels at Lake Oroville, California. This was in July 2011, and this was in July 2014, so we can see how bad it was. I was curious about where Lake Oroville is, and I found it's only about 2 hours away from us, about 130 miles away from Vallejo. So this is something that happens really close to us and affects our immediate environment. A prolonged drought has affected much of the U.S. West. It is a crisis of historic proportions. Everyone has an opinion about it. Here, 3 experts share their ideas. Are they right? Wrong? You decide. Sometimes what you don't see can hurt you. Water scientist and author J. Famiglietti thinks green parks and lawns may give a false sense of security about California's water supply. Your directions here are to place at least 2 circles around 2 key terms you find important to the text's overall meaning. J. Famiglietti will write his opinion on 2 green. So you need 2 circles on slide 5 and 2 circles on slide 6 for a total of 4 circles. And you can see at the bottom I have an extra credit activity. J. Famiglietti is the author of 2 green. Click on J. Famiglietti's website here. Then write, do you trust his opinion? Why or why not? You will say, I do or do not trust the opinion of blank because blank. So if I click on the website, and I can see all about him, including articles and shows and podcasts he's been on, his writing, his speaking, and I can even contact him for further questions if I want. So go ahead and explore this